You guys are a little late.
Sorry, and to add on to our troubles, your mic's a little far from your mouth, it seems.
Oh, is it? Is it better?
Yeah.
That sounds better.
I moved it. I don't like things by my mouth, you know? How's
Well,
everything going today, everybody?
Good. I went to Bowling Green like I told you I was.
How did you do? You went to another comic shop or game shop or something, you said?
I went to a disc golf store.
Oh, yeah. Dude, my bad. That's right. You said in the post show last night, off air.
man,
Yeah.
you're over here accusing David of two-timing on the comic shop.
No, it's okay to two-time. If they ain't got what I need, it ain't like I'm married.
I have a system. It's like if Comic City 2 doesn't have what I need, I'll check Great Escape. If Great Escape doesn't have it, I'll go to Heroes Wanted. If Heroes Wanted doesn't have it, I'll go to Dragonfly.
You hit them all. So
I don't hit them all.
Did you get your you don't go to Rick's?
Rick's is a little far.
Oh, that's true. Everything's far from me. Everything's far from me.
Rick is an option, but he is like, like
On
if
the
nobody else has it, because he's
Oh,
like
yeah,
Donaldson.
Very niche things probably don't make it out in the sticks where you are there, Gomer, do they?
Yeah, not many, dude. There is a little like a warehouse, so I'll drive by it some weekends, and there's a bunch of dudes in there throwing magic cards. But it's like this nondescript little thing where it's just, you know what I mean? But there's like 20, 30 guys in there kicking it. And I'm like, man, I may just stop in there one night, just to, hey, nerds,
Nerds.
But MTG nerds are a different caliber. But I guess real quick, Andor trailer. I don't have anything on it. It looked great. It looked cool.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Got pushed back a month for some reason.
I'm just excited to see anything in like the Rogue One setting because that is probably the best Star Wars movie, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite for sure. Here we got a message, John. Who are you people? You keep popping up on my phone. Man, I don't know. That's probably a setting on your phone. Look, here's his next one. Go away. Go away. I'm sorry, John.
Man, we didn't set up the algorithm on your phone. I don't know how it got there. Jeez.
No, I couldn't live like that. I need my community. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Thanks for stopping in, Brian, by the way.
Thanks for coming by and attacking us, John. We
My
didn't
good
do
friend,
anything
Brian.
for you.
My
You
good
probably
pal,
triggered
Brian.
an algorithm.
I've been friends with Brian longer than I've been with friends of most people like that I've actually met. It's actually kind of weird, It's like, but
So not quite like a parasocial
you can't
place.
hear me. I hear you, John. I hear you. Oh, what is happening? The pre-show is off the fucking rails tonight. Anyway, but yeah, Andor looked cool. Andor looked fun. Yeah, Brian, we've been hanging out a long time, dude. But yeah, Andor looked great, man.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Nah, let's just start talking comics.
Yeah, let's do comics. I love comics.
A bunch of goddamn nerds.
John, who the hell are you people? We're nerds, man. We're nerds. He's asking us, look, where did you come from? Where did you come from, John? We're here every week.
I hope John likes comic books. Otherwise, I actually feel bad for him, tuning in to this,
Yeah, John, we're going to talk about comic books. So, greetings, geeks. Welcome back. Another episode of This Geek in Comics Outright Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
Shit talk show.
Gomer Taylor and A.K. David on a special 2-in-a-row night. He had some time off of work. Good for him.
John's coming into this assuming David's here all the time, but that's...
I know, it's weird. He's going to be really disappointed when he never tunes in again. But yeah, we're going to talk about all the books coming out this week. If you see something, say something, chat. If you want us to talk about a book, we will definitely talk about it. We start at DC because their shit comes out tonight. Ignore these Oni Press books, even though, hey, Agasuko is pretty dope. Aquaman Andromeda first issue was solid. You got to love that Christian Ward art. Ram V knows what he's doing. It was long, though. It was a Black Label book. It was a bit full of itself, as that brand tends to do.
They tend to get a little self-important at times, but...
Yeah.
But they usually are pretty solid reads, which
Yeah.
they better be because they usually demand a hefty price tag there.
Yeah, $7 here for this variant, which isn't bad, but I gotta say the regular Christian Ward variant is awesome. I love that Black Manta. They got this huge logo blocking half his head. I wish that was gone.
And the rest of his lightsaber, apparently.
Yeah, or whatever he's got. Yeah, he's got a lightsaber. Black Manta's a Sith now somehow. Batman 126, the follow-up to Zdarsky's debut, definitely on this. They're asking a little bit much for it, but why wouldn't they? It's the most popular book on the planet.
This is one where they know they can get away with it because, like, there's a lot of people who only get Batman. That's their be-all, end-all when it comes to comics.
No, Marvel does the same thing. If they've got a popular run, they'll add issues. They don't fuck around. But this was cool. Failsafe is like an invention of Batman's where if he goes rogue, if he goes bad, Failsafe comes into play. Kind of like a Brother Eye take, except Brother Eye was meant to do that, and he did it out of turn. Remember that? Remember when he did that and went out of turn?
Yeah, that was happening around the same time that Infinite Crisis was happening.
Yeah, but this Failsafe is actually in turn because it really does look like Batman murdered the Penguin, even though he didn't. It's all a big ruse by the Penguin, but it was really set up very well, I thought, by Zdarsky. In that
it was a good opening salvo. They did a bunch of things that I'm sure are not going to stick, like the Penguin committing suicide and Tim Drake getting shot up. But that being said,
be shot up. I think he's going to heal.
Oh, sure, yeah. But it was a good opening issue, and Chip Zdarsky is a good writer. It is cool to see him on such a high-profile character. As far as I'm aware, the highest-profile book he's ever had.
Well, Daredevil is pretty good, but there's no competing with Batman.
Daredevil is like a prestige run. A lot of good writers go on that one, and comics readers, who know what's up, know to look at Daredevil, but Batman is selling out Madison Square Garden,
Yeah, sure, for sure. So I love this little retro cover here by Guillaume March, little throwback.
Oh,
but yeah, definitely a pickup. Look, we got this weird swimsuit issue by Michael Janin. I never understood Batman wearing his mask while he's at the beach. Just be Bruce, okay? Just be Bruce, okay? Anyway, still fun cover for summertime. Moving away from Batman.
And on to Batman.
And on to Batman. I know, that's what I was about to say. Off to Batman and off to the other Batman. Oh, hey, Andy. Thanks for hanging out, dude. He's going to watch us later. Check him out on the Outright Geekery group page. He's doing all kinds of streams and stuff. Fun stuff from Andy. Probably our #1 fan, biggest fan.
Oh, for sure. I mean, by volume.
He's the only one. The only So, Batman.
Well, now we got John, right?
Yeah, now we've got John coming and hanging out. John, thank you. Where did you come from? We're here now, dude. You can't lose us now.
Even he doesn't know how he got here, and we certainly don't know.
Andy tried to get out early too, but Batman Beyond Neo year. This has been okay. I don't know. It's hard to talk about a Beyond book, basically, the city of Gotham has become sentient. So Batman Beyond has had to learn how to redo everything that he does because the city knows him so well. And I don't know. It's just been okay.
Sounds okay, yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. Earth 1, that's a good book. It's pretty fun stuff. Killing Time, finally ending there. Who is it? What's his name? Yeah, Tom King. I have not been able to get into this book at all. It jumps around all the time. Just not a fan. World's Finest #4 getting a second printing, which is weird. White Knight, Red Hood, 1 of 2. This sounds like a cash grab, but it might be pretty good. It is Simone DeMeo doing the art on a the White Knight Presents, which are usually done by Sean Murphy.
Yeah.
My big concern here is it's got another writer on it too.
I wonder if that means that Sean Murphy is kind of taking the Neil Gaiman route and just kind of slapping his name on it.
Yeah. Not saying that's a bad thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's not to say that, it can't still be good work, but as many of these as DC is putting out right now, I don't think Sean Murphy could possibly be writing them all himself at this point.
And there's no way he can draw them all. So, Simone DeMeo, he's awesome. One of my faves, out there right now. So, yeah, this is definitely a pickup for me. I like this universe. I like Red Hood. I want to see this universe's version of the Red Hood. So, I'll pick that up. Wanted to show off this Oliver Coipel cover, just really cool in motion. Oh, it's fun.
Well, I mean, his stuff is always just really, really good.
Oh yeah, dude. He doesn't do enough interiors anymore. But we do have the Black Adam Justice Society Cyclone. I guess she is going to be in the movie. I'm not really sure. I haven't been really keeping up with that movie.
Do not know.
Outside of the trailers, and was she in the trailer?
I don't remember her being in the trailer. I remember Atom Smasher, Hawkman, and Dr. Fate. If she was in there somewhere,
sure.
I don't remember.
But that's it's going to basically tie into the Black Adam movie that's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, that's coming out just in a couple of months now. I think it's October.
Yeah, very soon. Very soon. Dark Crisis #3, obligatory big event for the summer. I don't know. I'm still sort of on the fence with it.
I mean,
2 issues in.
It's kind of in that range where it's not bad, but it's also not knocking my socks off.
Yeah, there's no real pointed sort of thing. Yeah, we got the Justice League doing their thing. There's this Dark Army thing. But now there's 3, and then there's also the Titans Academy. But it's 3 or 4 different things going on at the same time.
Yeah, and it's
Flash going in looking for he doesn't believe it. He's going to look for the Justice League.
It's like we're still waiting for the hook to drop.
Yes.
Yes. It seems like they've had 2 issues where we're kind of all over the place, and it is probably time for them to, focus in on fighting Pariah or whoever the hell the big bad is going to be.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, all red, so.
What else we got here? I can't believe we're only in the D's. Anyway, Flash getting second printed. Vampires. I'm not reading Vampires, although this Nathan Shirty cover is immaculate. Oh my gosh, just gorgeous, just beautiful. But Flash getting reprinted. Flash Beyond hits #4. I've forgotten all about this.
I did forget this was even coming out.
I forgot all about this.
I was never a big fan of the original Flashpoint. Although that being said, all the tie-in things were the best part of it. So them reviving Flashpoint here did not mean anything to me in the first place.
Yeah, I forgot this was even coming out, so I'm not picking that up. I think that's really close to it. We have Harley Quinn, yes. Mad Magazine, Icon and Rocky.
I like that variant for the Harley Quinn right there. That old Batman cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic cover. What else we have? Teen Justice from over on Multiversity. I'm not following it at all. Oh, here we go. This was Josie Campbell and Evan Doc Shaner's new champion of Shazam. There we go. She's got the power. It's Mary Marvel taking over as Shazam, I guess, kind of, for a while.
This could be pretty cool.
It's only 4 issues, so...
Yeah, you don't see... Shazam's a character in a corner of the universe that we don't see too much of, especially since Jeff Johns kind of ended what he was doing with it.
Which is great.
And also, you gotta love Doc Shaner's artwork whenever you get a chance to see it. So.
Yeah, wonderful Josh Middleton variant here. We'll have more on him in a second, but God, it's beautiful. Looks like a real person. But we have another one over here on Poison Ivy #3 by G. Willow Wilson. This has been okay. A little dragging, here and there. It needs to kind of move forward. But again, Josh Middleton, geez. He's worth the extra buck. She looks like she's peering into my fucking soul.
Although I like that Art Germ cover a lot better.
Oh, for this book?
Yeah. No,
for the Poison Ivy book. Is that the first one?
That's the one. The first one.
That's Jessica Fong. This one?
No, the third one.
This one, Art Germ.
This is easily my least favorite of these.
Yeah, I don't mind Art Germ stuff. The reason I dislike his stuff.
This is different than most of his stuff.
It's very surface level for me. Every one of his covers just look like the same person wearing cosplay.
It does.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Generally, Art Germ has a very polished look to it, but this doesn't look like a very polished look.
Oh, you're right. This is a lot rougher. This is definitely a lot rougher. But yeah, it's nice too. I think that's it. That's a vault book. And we do have Sword of Azrael. Dan Waters, Nicolas Mezia. Sorry, I'm just destroying your name. But yeah, if you're a fan of this character, awesome. This is going to be cool. I am not. I am not a fan of holy Batman with a sword. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Because that's basically what he is. I'm sorry. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm just not a fan. But he's cool. I understand, why there's he's a holy Batman with a sword.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever wanted to read like Paladin Batman, that's
Yeah.
here you go.
Pretty cool cover here by Christian Ward.
Like, hey kids, I'm a character from the '90s trying to make me work.
Yeah, and that's it. So some good books there. That Shazam book, Dark Crisis. What was that other one? Earlier on, the
Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman's good. I think there's another one though. Let me look. Oh yeah, the Batman.
Oh yeah, Chip Zdarsky's Batman. Yeah,
just Batman. It's hard to forget Batman, and we did it. Moving on to everybody else. Start up here with Image. I think the first book we're gonna have to look at is Dead Lucky, from the Now That We Know massive verse.
That is definitely one book I'm going to get this week.
Yeah, that includes Radiant Red, Radiant Black, Radiant Chartreuse,
Rogue Sun.
Wait, this is also part of the Radiant verse or what? Okay, so it's the massive verse and this is in it?
This is it. The massive verse.
Okay.
And Radiant Black comes the newest book in the massive verse. I told you this shit was hitting, dude. It's amazing what they've done over here with the shared universe. I really wish I liked it more. You know what I mean? 8 Billion Genies #1 getting a second printing. Very odd thing. During the pandemic and continuing up till now, Image Comics has not reprinted books. 8 Billion Genies is the exception there because it's gotten just acclaim. It's going to be a series.
They used to do that all the time, of course. Yeah,
they used to do it all the time. They quit.
They like to give people plenty of opportunities to jump in on these things.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess it wasn't cost effective during the pandemic, and I guess 8 Billion Genies is breaking that dry spell here.
It's good for them to do it too, for certain books, because this second printing is going to be a hot spec book, believe it or not. Because it's going to be a small print. And harder to find, and it's a really popular book. So we're going to talk about Golden Rage. Sure is a take on Golden Age.
It's going to be grandmas in Battle Royale.
Yeah, it's basically, how do they explain it? Golden Girls meets Battle Royale, right?
Essentially.
Yeah. That's right here. Battle Royale meets the Golden Girls. It says it right there.
Okay, but if they're just trying to be the last one standing, they could theoretically just go find a nice secluded spot and just wait for everyone else to die.
Just wait. Time
theoretically,
is the ultimate killer. But that looks okay. That looks like it might be fun. Ice Cream Man getting collected in the big collection. Philadelphia is always a winner. Little Monsters. I think this is a wrap on this issue. I think this is it. It might have another one, but it's been pretty good. Jeff Lemire, Dustin Nguyen. Baby vampires in the apocalypse story. I like how they're adding a lot more color here. You see that, Dave?
Yeah, they got some green.
Yeah,
because it's been black, white, and red. So it's been like a joke.
Only been black and only red, like where it's really important. It's been.
That's really clever. I like the
it is
the long con they're playing with the color scheme here.
Yeah,
Metal Society, number 4.
Solid. Again, another post-apocalyptic sci-fi sort of thing where humans fight robots. It's not bad.
It's kind of how is reverse AI? Stanley Kubrick's reverse AI.
Oh, okay, all right. It is. It's reverse AI. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, where the robots bring back humans.
Yeah, and then they don't know what to do with them, so they give them superpowers and fight them. It's weird. Scumbag number 14, great book.
I'm glad to see
it's the series finale,
back.
Last issue.
Damn it!
It's been really good. So
this has been one of the best series Image has put out in recent years.
14's an odd number to go out on.
It kind of is. They've been extra long arcs. Let's see which artist is on this, because the great thing that Remender has been doing this book. Oh no, he got Roland Bashi, who was on the first issue. So every issue has had a different artist on it. And the reason for that is the original artist sort of kind of quit on him, and then he didn't really have an out, so he just grabbed a bunch of friends so he could still stay on time with everything. So yeah, good for him. Very fun. Spawn, it wouldn't be a week at Image Comics.
It wouldn't be Image Comics without a Spawn book.
That's true. Stillwater from Zdarsky.
They got to pay them bills, man.
Yep, That Texas Blood hits issue 16. Very cool. Basically, it's Texas crime noir. Very cool. Twig number 4 or 5. That's been fun. A bunch of T-shirts for Ultra Mega.
Which
and
hasn't
then,
had a book in a while.
Yeah, it should really get another book, dude. They really need it.
Yeah.
Walking Dead 44. These are the deluxe painted ones because it would not be a week at Image Comics without a Kirkman book.
This and Spawn, cover their payroll. Yeah.
Yep. Everything else is profit. Moving on, Basilisk number 10, been a good book over at Boom Studios. Berserker hits issue number 9. Oh, that's a second printing.
That's a reprinting.
Yep, second printing. Man, they love the fuck out of that book. Everybody does.
They
It's
do.
a very
And
popular book.
when it comes out, it has a bunch of variant covers too.
They capitalized on the Keanu-sans with perfect timing when they started launching.
I don't think that's over yet, man. The
I don't think it is. But
looked amazing.
They struck when
with nunchucks, and I'm like, oh my god. Yes.
But no, I'm just saying though that they caught on early that now is the time.
Yeah, they got it at the bonfire at the perfect time. It was shooting up at just the right time, and yeah, that's gonna be there's gonna be an anime series on Netflix and a live action movie on Netflix now for Berserk.
Man,
so yeah, good on them. They making that money, that cheddar. But that's about it. Magic the Gathering, Mighty Morphin, great license stuff. Once in Future, wrapping up soon. Issue number 30 is going to be the last one. One of my favorite series going on right now. It's a Kieran Gillen and Dan Mora. It's like a modern age retelling of the King Arthur story. It's fucking awesome. So much fun. Sad to see that one coming to an end, but not much from Dark Horse. We get Avatar. We get Frankenstein New World. Thank God for Mike Mignola over here at Dark Horse.
That is one of the books I'm probably going to pick up from Dark Horse this week. That and
the
another
Frankenstein book.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Just because it's part of the Mignola verse.
Yeah, it looks cool too, man. Mm-hmm. It looks fun. But I do want to mention this one book coming out from Dark Horse called Survival Street.
That is the other book I'm looking at getting this week.
It is an adult Sesame Street parody. By James Asmus, probably most popular for writing, what's their names, that duo over at Valiant? What are those two dudes?
Armstrong.
Archer and Armstrong. Maybe he wrote something else. But I remember Asmus from over there at
There's
at
also
Valiant.
Quantum and Woody. Isn't that one of those?
It was Quantum and Woody. I think it was Quantum and Woody. They got a lot of damn duos over there at Valiant. Anyway, this looks cool. I'm all over this book. So
I'm like singing in my head. I'm singing Avenue Q stuff right now.
Right. Yeah, it looks so done. An A-Team-esque band of mercenaries fight for kids in the crumbling corporate war zone of New Best America. And that sounds so right up my alley, man. I'm very excited. So yeah, that's about it from them. IDW has nothing this week.
You are correct, sir.
Sketch cover for Dark Spaces Wildfire, which was my number one pick a couple of weeks ago. I loved this book. So damn good.
That was a good book. I did pick that up.
The criminals out there fighting fire, the convict fire squad. Dude, yeah. I'm so excited for the rest of this.
This place is going to burn down, so we're going to rob it anyway.
We're going to rob the hell out of it. It looks so fun. But yeah, Scott Snyder and Hayden Sherman. Pick that up if you can get your hands on it. It's a fun sketch. G.I. Joe, Godzilla, whatever. It's just a one-shot. I think it's a reprint one-shot. And then Transformers Best of Rarities. The only reason to mention these best of over at IDW is because they get James Biggie to do the covers, and he is awesome.
I do like that.
I love these covers he does, man. He does a lot of really fun shit. And that's what makes him collectible. A lot more collectible anyway as reprints because of his covers. So good on him. Probably making more money for IDW now than a lot of other folks. But now on to the House of Ideas. Demon Wars Iron Samurai. Hopping in there to the Momoko verse. Here you go.
Yeah. So follow up to the Demon Days story she did, and probably the same reason you'd want to get it. that sweet, sweet Peach Momoko art. You see her do covers all the time, but it's pretty rare for her to do interiors. And it is really cool to see her like take a spin on these different Marvel characters. If it is like the other one, she does.
Yeah.
It's going to be very anime trope heavy, but that's not necessarily a knock, and it's going to look gorgeous, I'm sure.
Oh, that panel right there is very
cool.
And that's very anime heavy. I mean, that could be straight out of any damn manga, or Ginobili or whatever Studio Ghibli, whatever the fuck it's called.
You bastard!
Yeah. It looks awesome. I'm right though. I'm right, even though I'm wrong. That's the story of my life.
I guess.
A lot of cool variants for this. I don't know why you would get.
Why would you do a variant when Peach Momoko is already doing the cover herself?
Yeah, exactly.
But whatever.
This one really strikes your fancy. Big book for me over at Marvel this week though. Edge of Spider-Verse. Dan Slott. We don't know what you got till it's gone. Dan Slott on Spider-Man. It is a damn shame that I bitched so much about his run. That's the last time I had a whole lot of fun with the Spider-Man book.
Definitely.
But he's back. Him and Mark Bagley.
I do enjoy the Spider-Verse, so I'm definitely probably going to get this one.
Yeah. It's also got some other stories in here. Alex Segura with Majado. Carla Pacheco with Pere Perez. Ooh, I bet that's going to be a good story. That Spider-Rex story. Pere Perez art. Oh, it's going to be fun.
So, yeah,
this is... My Destiny.
I mean, this is an anthology book, it looks like. And yes, the same disclaimer for all anthology books. You pay more, but you're hoping to get like a good average on the stories,
Yeah. And I think the Spider-Verse is so ripe for being able to tell stories that are good in an anthology. So, yeah, I'm hoping. And look at that. That's fucking beautiful art. I love that. So, yeah, that's a fun book. And this is like the primer for an upcoming Spider-Verse event. So that'll be cool. You got a blank cover, got the obligatory Scotty Young cover, and the Spider-Rex cover, who is a new character. So big spec book there, too, because of Spider-Rex. Ghost Rider #5, always a good read. Percy's fucking awesome, dude. He's amazing. Finally, we get another X book, Immortal X-Men. I think we're in the thick of it now with the Avengers X-Men Eternals Judgment Day event. And Kieran Gillen and Michelle Bandini hopping into the event. Oh, look at that. It looks cool.
I wonder how they're going to work. So this is like Exodus's like origin story here, I guess?
Oh, what? Oh, dude, that is awesome. I love that guy. He's a lot of cool.
He's been a fun background character since the Krakoa status quo got set up.
Yeah.
Like he's like telling kids stories by the bonfires, and occasionally reminded, oh yeah, this guy is like insanely powerful. It'd be interesting to see him taking a more leading role here in the X-Men Politics book, which I'm not sure how that's going to. Then again, Kieran Gillen is writing both events, so
yeah,
it just has a good chance to tie in pretty well with it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. It looks cool. We do get a Noto Quiet Council variant, which if you're collecting these, good for you. I can't find any of them. That is very fun. He's got a whole run of these, like the whole team, on a variant. So
yeah, doing their state portraits is a particularly cool way to do variants for this series.
Yeah. Iron Man 22. We also have Legion of X. One of the lower tier X books, I'd say. Still good. Just not great, but I've been enjoying it still. It's just, I don't know. It's hard when there's so many other, like, X-Men, and then we have Red, and then we have Immortal, and then we have fucking New, for goodness sake.
This is it's easy to lose this in the crowd, because there's a lot of, like, stellar X books. This one is not bad, like you're saying, but it is more on the mediocre side. So, but yeah, I mean, it's still a solid read.
Yeah, for sure. Mech Strike, the book that did not need to be made now has a sequel. Moon Knight, another popular book. Everybody loves Moon Knight. Oh, great Spider-Man cover for some reason for this Moon Knight issue. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love that so much. Who's doing that?
I like it, but I am perplexed by Spider-Man being on the cover here.
Yeah. Moon Knight's taking the picture. Moon Knight's the one taking the picture. New Fantastic Four 3 of 5, Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Punk. I am not into any of this. Halcyon Legacy wraps up over at Star Wars. I mean, we got Thor reprints, Thor 28 poster. Eli said it last week. Where the hell is the Hulk versus Thor event that was going on?
Seems like it kind of
hiatus.
faded away here for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some sort of hiatus. I'll have to go check out Donnie Cates' Twitter. Wisest man in comics this week. I read a news story that sort of grabbed a bunch of comic creators' Twitter where they all announced they had COVID and caught it at San Diego Comic-Con. 3 days before Comic-Con, Donnie Cates was asked, "Are you going to Comic-Con?" And he said, "No." Somebody called him a pussy, and he said, "I'm not going to Geek's biggest super spreader event of the year. Sorry." He looks like he might have been right.
I mean, even before COVID, Comic-Con was a great place to get the flu.
Dude,
countless other things.
Comic crud, they call it. Yeah,
nerd flu, comic crud.
There was already a thing called con crud, so
I mean, yeah, who knows what that is? It's a mixture of 4 or 5 different illnesses that you happen to catch.
You just put COVID on top of that, and now you've got a mutant strain.
X-Men 92 has been okay, real throwback. It's basically if the X-Men in the 90s would be in the Krakoa age. I mean, it's just okay. But X-Men Red, the other really good book.
Yeah, we were just hyping this up already,
Yeah, I love this cover where it looks like, I mean, they gonna kill this motherfucker again? I mean, how many times can you kill fucking Cable?
Cable's had a bad run lately, but
he has. Even
yeah, this is
Krakoa, his own younger self murdered him. You know?
But this has been perhaps the best X book for me. It's definitely up there.
Yeah, since after Inferno, yeah, this has definitely been the best, I think, too. New X-Men is hard to beat, but it's been dragging a little bit. It's been dragging a little bit. So, yeah, still a great book.
Is this tying in with them getting nuked by Uranus again?
I don't know. Arako's greatest test since Ten of Swords. No one is not a mega level mutant. Doesn't really say. Oh, Judgment Day has come to the Red Planet. So yes, it appears that it is a tie-in.
So we know, spoiler alert, I guess, that they're all about to die.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting.
It'll be interesting to see because they already talked about in this book about Magneto and Storm apparently are opting out of resurrection protocols, and we definitely saw Magneto die in that issue of Judgment Day. So I'm sure they'll pick up what actually happens, with this. So that'll be fun.
Asterisk. I was kidding. I was just joking.
We've got our own resurrection protocols now.
Yeah, right.
Well, they might have made a backup of him without telling him. Either that or Magneto's full of shit. It's one of those two.
I would think Magneto was full of shit. I think that was their plan all along. They were not expecting to die, which could actually do real harm to Krakoa-Arako relations. And I think that's where we're heading ultimately is X-Men versus X-Men in terms of Arako fighting Krakoa. But we'll see. And Krakoa are going to lose that fight every fucking time.
It doesn't seem like they're in good shape against, they're outnumbered and outgunned,
Yeah, it would be bad. It would be bad. Unless they can do something nuts and bring back, all the Genoshan mutants back, at one, big, I don't know, some plan the Five has had, for a while. But anyway, we are guessing about stuff, and we've got Awesome coming next week. So, man, I can't wait to read those. Not much over at Dynamite. A lot of $50 books that they were selling at conventions and things like that. We do get a Project Superpowers wrap on their little event that they've had this summer. Red Sitha from the Sonyaverse is hanging out. But yeah, that's really it. They just got a bunch of stuff for conventions, nice looking covers that they're going to sell at their booths and shit. And then moving on to everything else. Out to Lunch is the new Agretsuko book. People love that shit. It's like Hello Kitty, I guess. But I'm not sure.
I know that you're saying that wrong, but I'm not entirely sure how you say it right, so I'll just let it go.
Agretsuko.
There's a Netflix series.
I think it's just Agretsuko. I don't think you say the Sue.
Agretsuko?
I think so.
I might be wrong. I barely speak English very well. I don't speak English very well. I still call it mythos all the time instead of mythos. All the time. My brain
Yes,
just
you
does
do.
it. My brain just does it.
It's the
It's like as
mythos
it's
of
coming
Thor.
out, I know it's wrong.
The
but-
mythos of Star Wars.
Yeah, I want to see a Star Wars. So yeah, anything, Dave?
Well,
that's worth pointing out in the indies this week.
Yeah, there's a couple, but they're a little further down the list.
Well, go ahead.
The first one is Fox and Hare.
Okay.
It's just
It's number
it's
2.
kind of like a cyberpunk kind of story. Number 2. I picked up issue 1. I liked issue 1, so I'm gonna check out issue 2, see where it's going.
Nice.
The next one.
It's on Vault. That's on Vault Comics, y'all.
Yeah, Vault. Then the next one is Sacrament from AWA.
Ooh,
Number 1.
Is that a new book?
I believe so. Peter Milligan.
Oh shit! Look
and
out.
Marcello Fuchsin.
AWA debut.
Exorcist
Peter
meets
Milligan,
Aliens.
Marcelo Frusen. Yeah. Oh,
So,
dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is not what I was expecting. I was expecting
The
it to be
Exorcist
like
meets Alien.
Yeah, I was expecting this before I read the blurb. I was expecting this to be part of the Resistance universe, but that's not it.
It's not. No. It's
So,
not.
or Archangel 9.
Milligan can sometimes come off a bit too British for me.
But he can write horror.
But he can write fucking horror. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm into this. I'm gonna read the hell out of this as well. Yeah,
All
I love
right.
AWA, man.
I'll
give any AWA book a try.
It's the only AWA book this week, I believe.
Cool.
The next one is it's just a series that I've been getting reading on a regular basis. Is Shadow Service number 14, I believe it is.
Yeah.
If you like Hellboy, you'll like this series pretty much.
Also on Vault Comics. Cool.
Vault puts out some good stuff. There's just a lot of it under the radar.
Written by Kevin Scott. He writes a lot of the Star Wars stuff for IDW. Well, no, it's not IDW anymore. I guess it's on Dark Horse now. And Marvel. He writes a lot of that stuff on Marvel. He's also writing a book at Dark Horse called The Ward, which is like ER.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's like ER meets
ER.
Yeah, it's a fantasy world
Dungeons and
meets
Dragons
ER.
ER. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool too.
It's pretty good. I think it's
Yeah.
only on issue 1 right now. So issue 2.
Yeah, issue 2 should be out soon, I think.
Yeah.
There's going to be a pregnancy, like a troll is giving birth, and it's like Breach or something. I can't wait. It's going to be so. It sounds so dumb, but it's really cool. Yeah.
And then the last book kind of piques my interest is a book from Aftershock called Vineyard number 1.
Oh yeah, I saw a little bit of this. It does come with a preview. Brian Hawkins, he knows what's up.
But yeah, this kind of reads like a horror anthology, or not a horror. Why did it say horror anthology? It's just, I guess because they're so associated. But it reads like a horror book. Family owns a vineyard, makes sacrifices. Apparently, the god Bacchus is not happy with a recent sacrifice or something. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Dionysus. That's it. Why did Bacchus is also associated with drink, but I think it's Dionysus.
Yeah, I think they're both gods of wine.
Yeah, I might be. One's Greek and one's Roman.
Different mythologies. Sorry, had to do it. Cool. Yeah, that looks good. I'll read this.
Yeah,
this looks fun.
But that's it. That's all the indie books this week.
That's actually really good art right there, dude. I love when they use up the whole thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. So they own a winery and they kidnap and murder people who come to the winery for taste testing or whatever.
Something like that. Sacrifices are made.
That's pretty cool. Cool. Well, yeah, it's a pretty good week, man. It's a pretty big week. Top of my list, Batman, those 2 X books. But yeah, I don't really know what else, man. There's not really a lot in the form of debuts this week. We do get that Dead Lucky. We got Golden Rage.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all the mainstays, like, the X books and the Chip Zdarsky's Batman. Dark Horse pick for me is that Shazam book.
Oh, cool. That is a good pick. Yeah, with Mary Marvel becoming kind of Shazam somehow. I don't know. I thought she already had that power because she was Mary Marvel, but maybe she's getting more. We'll find out once we read it. And Survival Street number 1 over at Dark Horse. That Sesame Street parody looks fucking awesome. Dave, anything you want to shout out specific, brother?
Dead Lucky, Little Monsters.
Nice.
I think that's going to probably be it. The books since you guys are already shouting out Batman and stuff, I'm going to shout out a couple other ones.
Well, there's that Demon Wars book. There's that Edge of Spider-Verse anthology.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to Demon Wars for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit, but not there aren't like debuts I'm really excited about as much as I'm excited about like you said, those mainstays, dude. But awesome, that's it, y'all. That was the books for this week. Thanks all for hanging out. We really appreciate it. Please check out our pals, the Comic Book Bullies, Leroy and Eli, always doing pop culture, talking that shit. They did a show last night. You can find it on this channel or at the links located at outrightgeekery.com. That is all of our social media links: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I don't know, all the merch, Patreon, just a tip. I'll bring back all them jokes. But yeah, we're gonna come back next week on Sunday. Dave, you're gonna be here Sunday. See, now you're gonna have me all fucking confused.
No, I won't be here this Sunday, but I will be here the Monday.
Next Monday. Okay, you're gonna have me confused.
Because if I was working, this would be my 4-day week, and I wouldn't be here tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. And Adam has finally moved, so I'm hoping to get his ass back here on the reg.
Back in the saddle again.
Back in the saddle again. So, yeah, we appreciate it again. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. But most of all, thanks to these guys for hanging out with this guy.
Always fun.
I was thinking about saying that again because I thought you were going to say it again, but I decided not to because I didn't want to, echo each other like we did last night.
Oh, I love that. That was my favorite part of the show. We are going to do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
You guys should have done it, unison again. Harmony.
I don't want that to become our thing. I'm gonna have to come up with a different.
I don't want that thing. I don't want to.
No.
It's bad enough I gotta do it when he's not